This one's for all my martial arts aficionados and Jedis in training. In martial arts, most people think fighting their opponent is where martial arts is focused. But the real opponent is our own ego. Ego is the need to prove, to win, to look good, to be right. There's healthy ego and there's unhealthy ego. Bruce Lee was deeply influenced by the Zen teachings through D.T Suzuki. And there's a famous poem that Suzuki wrote, and Bruce Lee jotted this down. Well, this was written in the Tao of Jeet Kune Do, and recently I posted the poem on a Facebook page, and I began a conversation with original Bruce Lee student Steve Golden, and he responded to the poem, and he said, how do we do this? I think he was kind of testing my knowledge because I think he already knows the answer to this. So I attempted to answer him, to explain how we develop and how we achieve this goal that Suzuki was speaking about. Well, part of the goal was no ego. So what is having no ego, and how does that affect us when we are trying to survive, when we are trying to defend ourselves, when we go into a fight or go into a martial arts match? So Suzuki wrote about entering into this state free from thought and emotion. How does going into spar, or going into a fighting match, or going into survival mode and self-defense mode without emotion, without ego? Japanese called this Mushin, no mind. And Mushin doesn't mean empty, as in nothing is there. He means more like nothing unnecessary is there. No pride, no fear, no self-image to defend. Because when ego in an unhealthy way is present, it makes you hesitate, it makes you force things, it makes you react emotionally. When ego dissolves, the body acts freely. It happens all by itself, automatically. You don't try to win, you just simply respond. In JKD, we say respond like an echo, automatically, effortless, without any thinking. See, ego prevents that from happening, but Mushin, having no mind, allows that. The question is, are you training to prove something, or are you training to become free? If you have watched my last videos, you've heard me talk about mindset, self-development, and holistic health. I hope you stay tuned. Over the next few days, I'm going to give you some specific tips on how to practice having no ego, or Mushin.